Hey, everybody. I wanted to send out a quick video and email recapping last Friday's CLINK Construction Connections meeting, just to stay in front of you and to follow up, to give you more information on what we've been doing since last week and what your next steps can be for your business and for the next couple weeks until we meet again. So I hope you had a great time. Every time that was the second time we've done that. So every time I've left, I've been energized. I've been excited about the conversations that we have, the connections we're making, and the ways that we can help elevate and grow one another's businesses. I think we take that force every first Friday of every month, and that will propel us for the coming weeks that follow to help us continue to grow and get better. If you're staying still, then you're not growing, you're actually dying. And our hope and our goal with this entire meeting is to be a force in each other's lives so that we can continue to go to new levels and new heights. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're already thinking about the next meeting and who you can bring, who would be a good fit, who are other high caliber contractors in this area that that need to or desire to go to the next level. They will be perfect fits. And we need more people. The reason we need more people is because I believe that we all learn from one another. There's things that, for instance, we learned from Joe last week about his business that are helpful for us to be able to implement into our businesses. There are a lot of a lot of us have gone through the trial and error of running a business in our industry. We've made mistakes. We've found answers and solutions for those pain points. Let's share those with one another so that we can expedite the learning curve for all of us. And we as a group here in St. Augustine, Jacksonville, can become better at what we do, and we'll become leaders in this industry. So last week we talked about what's your why, and for what Seth was really getting at is you must clearly understand why you're doing what you're doing. If you don't have a clear understanding of why you have your business, then you can't navigate through the ups and downs in the decision-making process that you're going to encounter every day. And so we at CLINK, we have what we call a vision story. And for us, everyone that's on our team goes through this process of, looking at the short term and then the, 12 months out. So short term is like 13 weeks. It's one quarter. Then we break it into 12 months, and then we look at a 3-year roadmap. And we have it both personally and professionally broken out of what we're trying to accomplish in those segments of this journey. And we review that every month as an entire team. We review everybody's vision story. So that might sound like, man, that's going to take an entire day. We usually get it done in less than an hour. And it's not like we're having conversation and banter back and forth. It's run by one individual within our company. They've got everything compiled. They run through it. They communicate it. The reason this is important is because, one, if your employees don't have it clearly understood of why they're there, and they don't understand why the business is there, you're missing out on marvelous opportunities to have higher efficiency in production from them and in your overall business. When it's established why they're there and why the business is there, and they are revisiting that every month, you're going to get a higher level of production out of them. You're going to get a higher level of enjoyment. You're going to get a higher level of camaraderie and teamwork. All of these things are byproducts, and it takes hardly any time at all. An hour every month set aside to come together as a team to talk about this is where we're going. It's not that much to ask, and the ROI on that is tremendous. So, every time when you're a new employee with CLINK, we walk you through this vision story process, and then we do update it on a quarterly basis. There's small tweaks, but every month, we as a team come together and we review that. If that's something that you want more information on, just reach out to us. You know how to get a hold of me, or you can reach out to anybody within CLINK, and we'll get you that template that we use, and maybe that'll be a good fit for you guys. We talked about, we gave out Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. That's a good place to start if you are just looking to be able to communicate and understand your vision and your why. He does a great job of laying that out. I listened to the audiobook, and I've actually listened to it a couple times. So that's another solution for you. And then we talked about CRM and marketing. CRM was really the focus of the first meeting we did back in February. Customer relationship management, if you don't have a CRM, you're missing out. That's the most valuable asset that I would consider in any business. You're just at the whims and chances of and hopes of somebody knocking on your door and asking for your service if you don't have a CRM that you implement. It can be a spreadsheet, it can be HubSpot, it can be Constant Contact. There's several. We talked about Jobber. There are several solutions out there for you, so there's no excuse. And a lot of these are free. Get your contacts on a spreadsheet so that you know who your past, future, and current clients are, and when you're touching base with them, when you're communicating with them, and what are your next steps. Marketing, similarly, we talked about that. They Ask, You Answer. We gave that book out. It's a tremendous book on inbound marketing, meaning your clients, whether you're in landscaping, painting, construction rentals, framing, concrete, it does not matter. Your clients are going to Google and they are typing in things like, they are typing out things that pertain to your business. It could be how to maintain my Florida lawn in the summer. How often should I water my grass? What kind of paint should I use on my walls? I have 4 kids. These are the things they're putting into Google, and Google is populating for them the best answers that they can find. And you want to make sure that you're at the top of that list. It's simple to, it's not simple to do. That's a whole nother conversation, but it is something that you can implement relatively simply. And then it also, what it does is it doesn't just drive people to your website or your social pages, but it also builds trust and rapport for you as a business. So when they go to your website and all they see is a brief listing of your services, a picture of your face, and 3 reviews from Google, that doesn't build a whole lot of trust. But when they have a whole learning center of articles that you've created centered around your service and their needs, you automatically, especially in this industry, who's doing that? Not many. And so in this industry, you're automatically going to elevate yourself to the top of their list because you built trust, because you've given them what we call EIO, education, information, and offerings. So that's automatically just going to shorten the time frame in which you're going to convert those new leads to sales. And it's going to shorten the amount of time that you're going to have to spend building trust, because they're already going to view you as somebody in the industry that knows what they're doing, and that they can lean on to get their problems solved. So that's a general recap of what we talked about last week. If at any point, I had a couple of conversations with some individuals on, well, what do I do next? And that can be a really long answer, and I can't. It's going to be specific to you as a business, but I can't help you any more than I'm aware of your needs. So I said this last week. We are here. CLINK is here to be a support and give you the content and information that you need as a construction business to go to the next level. We've done, and this is where I'm going to steer you, is we've done a lot of work on our Learning Center, creating articles that we've talked about in the last 2 months in this group on what to do next. And so that's where I'm going to steer most of you initially, is just go to our Learning Center, our blog, and start sifting through those articles. And as questions or as next steps come about, reach out to us so that we can, help you navigate. You don't have to learn this on your own. This is why we've created the group, is so that you don't have to, be in the car by yourself. You've got passengers with you. You've got others that you can lean on, others that you can reach out to. And you don't have to just reach out to us, reach out to those that you've made connections with in the group. Begin to talk and build those relationships so that you guys can help one another. So I look forward to seeing you next month. I look forward to talking to you in the next couple of weeks until we see each other in person. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. We thoroughly enjoy, being this resource for you guys and your businesses. So until next time.